This is Daryl
and Aaron
on Travel with D&E. If you're in the Flagstaff area of Arizona, you've got to absolutely take a half-day trip to go and explore the Walnut Canyon National Monument. This pristine canyon provides you with trails of varying intensity to see the raw beauty of the canyon and how it was used by cliff-dwelling communities of years past.
What is the Walnut Canyon National Monument? It's a well-preserved and remarkable canyon that was formed by the Walnut Creek carving out the canyon over millions of years. The National Monument provides you with an incredible island trail that will take you deep down into the canyon, and the rim trail, which is around the top edge of the canyon, which is an easier trail to explore. It's truly breathtaking, and you also get to see cliff dwellings throughout the valley.
Where is Walnut Canyon National Monument? It's a national monument located about 10 miles southeast of downtown Flagstaff, near Interstate 40. The canyon rim elevation is 6,690 feet. The canyon's floor is 350 foot lower. Alright, so first off, here's the visitor center. You head down the stairs to go to the island trail. Then there's the rim trail, which goes along the rim basically, and it's a pretty easier path.
Walnut Canyon National Monument was established by President Woodrow Wilson on November 30th, 1915, to preserve the ancient cliff dwellings. Originally, it was managed by the U.S. Forest Service, then the National Park Service took over the monument in 1934. There are a variety of archaeological and natural resources preserved on approximately 3,600 acres. Walnut Canyon was formed by Walnut Creek. Flowing water and wind have worked for millions of years, causing the erosional forces to carve a canyon nearly 600 feet deep. Marine fossils can be found in the limestone ledges of the upper canyon, which shows you how forceful the flow of water and wind is. This creek circles around three sides of a high plateau in a U shape, almost creating an island. Walnut Creek, which is responsible for much of the erosion that formed the Walnut Canyon Formation, and is a tributary of the Little Colorado River. The Little Colorado River eventually flows into the Colorado and onto the famous Grand Canyon.
The canyon has various layers of slightly differing hardness in the exposed Kabob limestone that forms the upper third of the canyon walls. From about 1100 to 1250 AD, many Sinagua Indians took advantage of shallow alcoves in the limestone cliff walls that have been eroded over millions of years by flowing water. The Sinagua, which is Spanish for without water, Indians have the ability to make use of a mostly dry region into a producing land-growing small gardens of corn, squash, and beans. They understood the value of using the gifts of the natural world. On the canyon floor, water flowed intermittently, which provided the livelihood of the community. At the bottom were much-needed shaded pools of water they used between rains. In the spring, snowmelt flowed through the passageways. These same Sinagua people also built Tazagut National Monument, Montezuma Castle, and Montezuma Well National Monuments, and other cliff dwellings in Arizona.
What to expect on the Island Trail? The Island Trail takes you deep down to the canyon where you walk through 25 cliff dwelling rooms. A partially rebuilt pueblo and pit house and over 300 cliff dwellings are visible across the other side of the canyon. The trail descends 185 vertical feet into the canyon and returns the same way. The trail is well maintained and paved, but not wheelchair accessible. The steep trail terrain contains 736 stair steps. To begin the hike, a series of 240 steps with railings take the hikers down the cliff, dropping some staggering 185 vertical feet at once. The Island Trail is considered a moderate to strenuous trail with a descent and ascent required. Take the ascent slowly and stop often and rest, and enjoy the scenery, especially being at nearly 7,000 feet elevation if you're not acclimated. It's a 1-mile loop trail with an elevation change of 370 feet. You should plan on 1 to 2 hours to complete the Island Trail, or longer if you want to take more time on your way up.
The Rim Trail is a paved trail on top of the canyon with overlooks and views into the canyon, including the Island Trail and cliff dwellings below. Along the trail are interpretive signs detailing some of the plants and flowers found throughout the area. Several benches are also provided. There's a few scattered ruins, including a restored pit house and the wall from a 2-room Pueblo dwelling Unfortunately, that was under construction, so we weren't able to see that. The Rim Trail is a 0.7 mile long round trip. It's considered an easy trail to walk. Again, it has lots of benches to sit down as well. The entire trail should not take more than 30 to 40 minutes. Walnut Canyon National Monument is a great choice to go visit and explore if you're anywhere near Flagstaff, Arizona. The trails were a lot of fun and were beautiful. If you like this content, I know you're enjoying all the other epic Arizona trip videos around Flagstaff and all over the state to help you plan and be inspired to take your next epic trip with your significant other. Do us a favor, go ahead and subscribe, like that video, and feel free to share it. And don't forget to comment down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, we will see you in the next video.